Kia ora. My name is Jack Burt. I'm 22 years old and I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Canterbury. I major in Operations and Supply Chain Management and minoring in Economics. I guess just a little bit about myself. I'm an extremely easygoing person. I think this is one of the reasons why I've enjoyed my time at university so much. Has been my ability to meet new people, make new connections, and get along with just about anyone from all different sort of walks of life. I think another thing about me is I'm extremely passionate about the outdoors. Coming from a farming background, I love hunting and fishing. And I'd say that's where I spend most of my weekends, and is where I plan to spend most of my weekends moving forward. I guess where would like to see myself in 5 years would ideally be somewhere where I have a secure job, have already gained a little bit of experience, but also the ability to keep gaining experience and keep growing with a business. I think I'd also love to be able to see myself working, at a good team, and getting along with my colleagues and at a place that I really enjoy. I think some things that I've learned, or some skills that I've learned whilst being at university, would definitely first of all have to be time management and organisation. Not only just being places on time, but what's the best way to use my time. I think it's definitely helped me going into exams, and what's the best way to effectively use my time. What I should be studying on now. I think another skill that I learnt would have to be teamwork and collaboration. I've worked with that completed a whole bunch of different group projects, and worked with a whole bunch of different people, and I guess how to work in a team, and how to resolve a conflict, when the team doesn't really see eye to eye on things, but, what's the way to resolve this and make compromises, in order to still be able to achieve the main goal for the team. And I think probably the last skill I learned was definitely resilience. I learned just how to keep pushing. I've struggled a bit in some papers, and I think just being resilient and just pushing through it, even though you might not want to, or things are getting tough, is just sticking at it and just no matter what, keep trying and giving it your best. And I think all these skills are definitely useful in a workplace. How to best manage your time, how to work with others. I think no matter what I'm doing after university, I think I'll definitely be working with other people in teams. So I think how to work as a team, how to resolve conflicts, extremely useful. And also just being resilient, not only in the workplace, just in life in general. When things start getting tough, is just trying your best to push through it, and just always giving 100% effort 100% of the time. I guess one big setback or failure that I've had in my life has honestly come from the rugby field. I think a couple of years ago I was playing in a team, and we managed to get to the semi-finals. It was a big achievement, and we were playing in this game, and I came off the bench, and it got down to the 80th minute. We were in overtime, and we were defending our line, and I made a stupid mistake of sticking my hands in a ruck when I shouldn't be trying to turn the ball over, and I got caught for it, and I got penalised. I got yellow carded and sent off. So our team was down a man, and of course the opposition team was able to score in overtime, and they won the semi-final. And I guess it was a very low moment for me, I guess, just because I'd felt as if I'd let the team down. But one thing that I noticed, or it was real easy to notice, was how much the team had my back, and how much, even though I'd made this mistake, they'd still, that to them, they weren't bothered by it. They were pretty, forgiving in a way. And even though I'd felt so down about it myself, but they really just got behind me, and they kept going, and because it made me want to quit playing rugby, but they really encouraged me and kept me going. And I guess that's one thing that I'll always remember in life is, having made a mistake like that, is if someone else, makes a mistake, or, just not picking on them while they're down. I guess just helping them and just keeping them motivated, and, just really getting behind them and saying, come on, let's get up, let's try again. And I ended up playing again next season. And even though I didn't really want to, I didn't really want to face after making such a big mistake. But and we ended up redeeming ourselves, and we ended up winning the semi-final. So it was a real good learning point for me in my life, and it's something that I think I'll always remember. It's just encouraging others when they're down, or just really getting behind people and supporting people. But anyway, that's it's a little bit about me. I hope everyone's having a good day, and thanks for listening.